So practice reciprocity. Robin was talking earlier about following your followers, retweeting content from other tweets. Definitely do that, especially if your brand is not well known. Only celebrities, will not follow that good practice. Why? Because they're celebrities. They don't care. It doesn't matter. You will follow them anyways. So practice reciprocity. That's another principle of persuasion. And another one is to establish your authority. In television, for instance, whenever we had our anchors, before they read a news story, they would first have to establish their authority by saying, in the 20 years that I've been working as a news reporter, blah, 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 blah. And then they would start their news story. You want to do the same thing sometimes in your post. Be more strategic. So you want to say something like what I just said, right? In the 30 years that I've been selling dogs, or whatever it is that you're selling, monkeys, cameras, blah, 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 blah. Establish your authority, or maybe mention some of your credentials, or maybe some of the brands you've been working, some of the brands that have, that you've been under. Say that maybe before you worked for Microsoft or you won an Emmy. Make sure you establish your authority. And what else should you be sharing? Well, this is the fun part. Video and audio podcasts of your products, surveys, fun company happenings, anything with your logo attached to it. If your logo is round, here's what I would recommend. And you can get crazy on Facebook. People don't like to see commercial or, posts. They want to see the human side of your brand. So notice, for instance, in this case, I had ordered mouse pads for everyone at the company. I decided to go around and take pictures of all the employees showing their mouse pad. And I posted that, and it was quite a success. So if it's a round logo, for instance, we used to put the logo on the sun, in a sunflower, anything that was round, and we would post it every now and then. Not all the time, but you want to be creative like that. There was someone at Hitachi Data Systems, that's the company that I now work for, that actually tattooed the Hitachi Data Systems logo. We posted that, and it was quite a hit. You want to do things like that. Here's another one. We were actually working on an ad for a industry publication, and I already knew which ad I was going to use. But I thought, you know what? People love to solve each other's problems. Let's post the 3 ads to Facebook and ask people to vote for their favorite. Oh my God, that was quite a success. Everyone's got an opinion. You want to make sure that you use all of those, it's psychology. A very good book that I recommend if you're interested in learning more about psychology is, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive. It's a tiny book, very easy read, and it will tell you about social proof, it will tell you about establishing your authority, the scarcity. Did I say that right? Scarcity? Scarcity?
Scarcity.
Okay, scarcity. Excuse my beautiful Mexican accent.
Can you say the name of the book again?
Yes. It's called 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Persuade.
We'll put it up on the website.
Yes, absolutely. To be persuasive. 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive. That's the name of the book. So check it out. So now, going back to, now I'm going to talk about frequency and reach. These things are changing all the time. So in the past, I would have said, do it Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. That's when everyone's on Facebook. Well, that's changing. Now that we're becoming more global, it depends on who your target market is. You definitely want to do some research. I cannot give you a cookie cutter, this is the time you should be posting. You need to find out what time of the day your target market is online. Are they students from 18 to 25 years of age? Are they housewives who don't have a job, who stay home taking care of children? Are they professionals? You need to do a little bit of research. Always check your metrics. This whole presentation is about the fact that social media alone it doesn't work. You need to measure it somehow. I'm showing you how to combine search engine marketing with social media marketing. That's what I'm showing you today. This will show you all of the different marketing initiatives that obviously one of these tiny little sections includes social media. But you'll notice that every single event that we attended, we aligned with our blog, with our tweets. We were doing live tweeting on every single one of those events. We also made sure we wrote a blog, we did a promotion, we maybe bought some advertising. So you definitely want to make sure that you align everything. Social media should be a part of your marketing strategy. Not in addition to, not because it's nice to have. It should be a part of your marketing strategy. You want to show up on search engines, right? You want to exist. Then you need to include it and you need to be serious about it. And then finally, how do you organize? And well, organize, I already showed you how to organize the content. You want to align it with everything that you're doing. Where would you schedule your content? I use tools like TweetDeck, Hootsuite, and Social Oomph, which is an older tool, but I guess because I started using it early on, I'm used to it now. It is not very user-friendly. It's horrendous. So don't use it, but I guess that's the one I'm used to. But you can actually use TweetDeck or Hootsuite. Another tool that I use to automate content so that I don't have to be, it shows like I'm tweeting, like right now I'm tweeting, and I'm here talking to you. I have content that I have automated using a tool called Twitter Feed.
And I think you can do it on TweetDeck now. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm sure, yes. So these other tools will allow you to schedule your own content, the one you do a little bit of research on and the one you post. Pre-post. Twitter feed will allow you to go and bring the RSS feed. How many of you know what an RSS feed is? Real Simple Syndication is what it stands for, and I learned that from Robin 3 years ago when I took her class. So when you go to a website, you'll see that little orange icon with the little lines, wavy lines like that. That is actually it's similar to that little bird. That is the RSS feed. You want to make sure that you bring in the RSS feed to your whatever profile you start with the application, and it will bring in content with whatever keywords you add to it. Did I say that right? Did I explain myself well? Are we all on the same page? See? No? No? Do you want me to repeat that? Okay. So Twitter feed will allow you to syndicate content. How many of you know the word syndication? So it's like reposting from publications. You're not doing anything. All you're doing is copying the RSS feed, which is a URL that you will find. Say that you want to repost all of the social media related content from Mashable. You go to Mashable, find the social media RSS feed button, you get the URL, and you add it to your Twitter feed account, which will be linked to your Twitter account. So what it will do, and you will tell your account, I want this content to be posted every hour, or every half an hour, or every 5 minutes, like Guy Kawasaki does. How many of you follow Guy Kawasaki? You should follow Guy Kawasaki. Oh my God, Guy Kawasaki is the man to follow in social media.